All right, I think everything should be working now. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me well. I tested it before, like about an hour ago, but I'm not sure if the stream is fine now. I made some changes there. You're pretty quiet for me. Quiet, let me see. Quiet. All right. How's it now? Is this better? Hey, hey, Martin, how are you doing? You're welcome. Okay, I'm glad to have both of you here, both Jeno and SweViver here on the stream. This is wonderful. So you hear me? Great. Okay, I hope I increased the volume here of the microphone. I hope let me just check the screen. It's been almost a year since the last time that I streamed, so it's quite getting used to it again, kind of a thing, kind of a feeling. Yeah, I think I can do this, and then I can see the chat here. There you go. Now I can see the chat on this side. That's better. All right, Discord server is up. Chat is up. Hello and welcome to the live stream, everyone. I'm glad that you guys could make it at the very beginning. If the audio quality is not well, it was a kind of a accident yesterday. This is the microphone stand. It broke. So it's a great microphone stand, but it broke, and unfortunately I can't have it replaced soon, so I put the microphone on this side. It's not very close to me. You might have some issues hearing me. Aphidion, hey man, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow, man. So how are you guys doing today? Oh, and let me tell you what we have planned. Well, what I have planned for you. Board games VR. Obviously, that's what we're gonna talk about. Today, I decided that today I'm going to show you what is coming up next. If you already have played Board Games VR, well, you know what it has. And there are quite a lot of changes coming on to Steam. And today I'm going to show you a few of them, not everything, not all the behind the scenes or everything, but you're going to see some of the upcoming changes. I'm going to just go there. If there are any questions about it, if you have any questions, you can just ask me anything in general. And then we get to play. If you're up for it, we can also play some multiplayer. It's going to be just about an hour or so here. Afterwards, I have to go continue on some other work with Martin to finish up some stuff that we're preparing for the whole world to enjoy. More on that on the Pimax website. So let's see. Yes, the Pimax experience, Jeno. Yes, that's the one. Man, it's been so much fun working with Martin. All these crazy things that are happening. All right, let's begin with. I'm going to go into the VR mode and I'm going to take it from there. So no more from here. And we're going to launch Board Games VR. Oh, and when I put the headset on, let me know that whether you can hear me or not, if it's too loud or not. Just gonna put it on. It should use the headset microphone now. Let's see, where's the... Oh, I have to turn it on. And let me see, can I make it... Yeah. Yeah, I have audio. Do you have the audio? There's something wrong with the headset microphone again. There we go. So my space is limited. You're gonna see me being here, but yeah, let me see if it all right, the app is loading. Can you guys see that? Let me see if you can see that. Oh, I can't see the stream myself. Wait, where is it? Here's the stream. And it should be... here. Okay, now it's correct, right? Looks and sounds good. Okay, great. So you can... Okay, that's great that you can hear the sound. I'm gonna go a little bit back from here. This is my whole space area, so I can just... There we go. Let me see if I can set it up. Alright, you can hear me, and I have to look at the chat from this. I just set up open... No, what is it called? OVR drop? OVR drop. I just set it up, and let's see. So this is Board Games VR. By the way, if the volume of the music is too much, let me bring it down a little. Here's good. I think that's better. So let me also decrease the volume of the microphone, because I can see already the microphone volume. I put it up. It's a bit too high. And it's saturating the whole thing. There we go. Okay, this should be ideal now. So this is the environment of Board Games VR, and if you keep seeing me bringing this hand in front of me, these are my hands, by the way. If you see me bringing my hand, is because on my left hand I have the drop where I can see the chat, but it's so tiny that I have to kind of bring it to my face. So yeah, I was just playing with it. Let me bring the table up. You can bring the table up all the way here. You can see, I don't know if you can actually see the texture, but it's all aluminum texture that I use substance to basically create everything. All of this is with substance. Everything you see here, I created it with substance. So all this wooden texture that you see, all the lines here, all the normal mapping, everything that is happening on it is carefully designed. So I can use, it's built for my table here. That's what I mean. And okay, I'll put it around there, 74, or that's the height of this table. So I just put it there so that you can see the on the bottom the leg is on the ground, more or less. Okay, something is not right with my positioning. I'm not this tall usually, but for now my tracking system is like that, so that's nothing. Alright, I'm gonna close the menu. So here's the thing, what you just noticed, if you have played Board Games VR before, you would know that in the menu system, you didn't have sliders before. Before you had to use your hand, grab whatever the slider is and drag it around. And Jeno was telling me, oh, this is not, I don't want to do that, I want to have a pointer, just like every other game. And I myself was like, no, I like it that way. And then I heard others are also like, why don't you have a pointer just like every other game? I said, okay, fine. You know what? I'll make a pointer. Here we go. This is the new content that is coming to you. So you don't have to grab. You just interact with these sliders using the pointer that is in front of you. Next version, by the way, the next update is coming up. I think tomorrow. I'm releasing it. Tomorrow is 24th. Yes, tomorrow I'm releasing the next version of the game. That's and everything you see here is gonna be available there as well. So I'm gonna close the menu by pressing the menu button on my controller, and I can teleport, and you see it's just a new teleportation. It's not the... I've redesigned everything from scratch, so I can teleport everywhere, anywhere I want to go. I'm gonna go outside for now. I'm just gonna go up there and look at the clouds. Some people, I don't know if anybody who's ever played the game has ever paid attention to the sky and everything, but everything up there is dynamic. The sun is moving, the clouds are moving. If I just stand still, you might see it, but I think it's better if you do it yourself in the game. So yeah, everything up there is there. This entire landscape, which as you can see is very low poly, it's going to be changed. I just created something temporary almost a year ago, and I never got a chance to really put what I wanted to put. So this is all temporary. The touch for... Oh, I can't read. Hang on. I have to keep it a bit distance. The touch for details, yes. Thanks. So that's it. And now Jeno remembers if you wanted to teleport yourself somewhere, you had to. Now you don't have the arrows anymore. You can only teleport, and if you want to rotate yourself again, you just rotate yourself. You can see probably in the. I don't know if you can see the camera or not. Let me see if you can. No, you can. Let me transition. So I'm here. Okay, there you go. Now you have me on the side of it too. So if I turn around, that's the only way. Now you can, well, not the only way, that's one way you can do this. Also, using the thumbstick of your controller or the touchpad on your controller, you can touch left or right, and I'm pressing right, and you can go 45 degrees. This is also something that Jeno requested, that said, hey, you know, I cannot position myself there at the tables or anywhere, so it's very sensitive, and all of that is fixed. All of those things are rewritten from scratch and they're fixed. So, interaction. You can grab them, you can throw them. All that is there. You have the spatialized sound, your right side, your left side. All that is there. Let me take it with me and put it on the. Oh, where is it? Here's the table. Just putting it there. And now let's go to the actual game. I still have to fix that. I have all the designs for all of them there, but for some reason the data I receive from the signals I receive from this, they have changed. So I have to recalibrate it and put those in there to show the correct controller. If you're using Vive, if you're using Valve Index, if you're using Oculus, if you're using Windows Mixed Reality, all of them are there. It's just not showing them because something. Alright, so you're familiar with this, right? These are games. Backgammon. You can just put it there. That's another backgammon. This is checkers. And this is tic-tac-toe. There's no chess. Why is there no chess? Chess is actually there, but it's only in multiplayer mode, either local multiplayer or online multiplayer. But yeah, let me check the chat. I definitely paid attention to it. I sat there for an hour watching. Yes. So yeah, let me just bring up Tic-Tac-Toe to start with, because alright, we're gonna put it there. That's Tic-Tac-Toe. I'll put it somewhere else. You can play this against the AI. This is the AI. You don't see them, but they're there. They're just, theoretically, they're sitting there. Let me not hit anything there. Okay. There. That's gone. I can say this is my X. And you can play with the AI any way you want, of course. But yeah. Of course I lost. I wasn't even looking at where I'm putting this. But I can start the game again. And it's my turn. So that's it. You can actually play, and let me show you what I don't know if you can actually see. I have to kind of bring this close to my eyes. But then again, I cannot tell if you can see the aluminum detail that I've put on these and the cornering of the metal shape that I created here. I don't know. Maybe it's visible, maybe it's not visible. That's and then the same thing here. This is also I worked a lot on it. And it's all optimized so that people can just enjoy it. The point was that if people are looking at it from this distance, or if they let me go down instead of bringing that up. If they go down here and if they just want to, I don't know, look at these like this, like they go to it and they want to see it, they can see some nice details in there. But anyway, that's some niceties on this board, like these rounded corners, and everything is just handmade. Everything I make is, by the way, I use Blender to make everything. And then I use Substance to make materials for them, and then Unity I combine everything, and here you go. Now let me bring up the old backgammon board. Here's the old backgammon board. The game startup and everything is way faster now. I have reduced a lot of garbage from code I had, just rewrote everything, so everything is much faster now. And if, oh, by the way, if you want to play the game on the floor, you can also do that. There you go. Now it's on the floor. You can actually sit on your side. I'm down here on the floor now, sitting there, and I want to play. Let's play. How about that? Let's play this quickly, a few moves, and we'll probably lose. Actually, I didn't check what the AI level is. It's 2, it's not even 3. So if 0 is lowest and 3 is highest, of course. But what was I doing? Oh yeah. So the same goes here. These, what do you call them? The marbles that I've created, the Nero marbles. These are Nero marbles. You can, there are a lot of marbles. When I was studying marbles, just to figure out, you know, I want marble. I've seen one type of marble, and I say, I want marble. And then I go and I say, oh, there is the, I don't even know their names anymore. But this one is called Nero, not marble. And this one, I forgot which marble it was. But it's, I don't know if you see the detail here, but it's not that much of a detail, maybe, I don't know. There's so many types of marbles, and then I just said, okay, you know, start with 1 or 2 in this case, and you know, go from there. Oh, by the way, even the floor, look at the detailing on the wood of the floor. I don't know if you can actually see the detail, but okay, I can't get closer to the floor anymore, otherwise I'm gonna hit the floor. Let me get up now, and let me check where I am in my room, because oh, I've turned around so much I forgot where I was. Alright, so let me put the camera up. There we go. Maybe now you can see my face. Although my face is covered with the headset, what am I saying? Never mind. Let me check the chat quickly. I should make it bigger somehow. Next time I will learn to use, what do you call it? How this whole OVR drop works. Good to have the camera. Yes, I see it. Great materials. What is the glass for? Which glass, Jeno? I'm not sure where you saw the glass. But let me know where you saw the glass, and then I'll tell you. Is there glass here? There's light here, but I don't remember putting a glass here. There's a oh, stop moving. There's a glass. There's a glass in the bottom of the screen. Oh, that glass, right. That glass, I don't remember. I think it's my followers. If there's somebody follows me, it drops a star in there or a coin in there, something like that. It's been a year since I've live streamed, and I've forgotten about that glass and the whole bar thing that is down there. I don't even remember what it is. Yeah, that one on the bottom. Yeah, I've managed to restore all my settings because I changed the account name, and then everything was gone, and then I managed to restore them. But I forgot that is there on my screen. Yeah. So next thing I'm gonna show you is chess, just to show you. There we go. Now chess is added here. You can play chess just by drop it there on the floor. Let me bring up the table. Okay, and bring it up more. Oh, there's a problem here. There's a problem because I went into normal multiplayer and you cannot see anything on the desktop. So I'm gonna go to online multiplayer. By the way, with the local multiplayer, which it is right now, which you basically don't see anything, it's possible to play together on the computer with a mouse, and one person goes into the headset. They're the one who control the environment, and then the other person can see the table from this side, from here. You know, they're here and they see the table and they can play on the computer. In a future version, hopefully I will get to make the person more flexible so they're not just looking at the table all the time, but that's for future version. Now, next thing is online multiplayer. I'm going to show you, but of course for online multiplayer to work you need a second person, but who knows. So this is the lobby. I'm gonna change these. This is all gonna. The point here, by the way, the story behind this whole lobby that you see here, that there is a, I don't want to call it a cave, sorry, a wall, but the idea was that you're gonna be in the middle of a scenery that I was designing, and the scene, the original idea was that the scene was going to be like not a forest, but like what is Indiana Jones, or where is Indiana Jones going to, or where is Lara Croft going to, or any of them. That kind of adventurous environment. It's just a little environment, but it's just a lobby. You can play and interact with things while you're here waiting for your friend to, you know, create a room so you can join. Just a simple thing. But I never really got the time to make that idea come to reality. So what you see is just a block, a wall, where you can, here you can create a room. Why is it so, yeah, because of my offset is bad, wrong with the headset. You can just pick it up, say I want to create a room, and it goes, and now you're online and a new room has been created. Up there it says 503, that's my room number, and these rooms are public. The private rooms are not ready yet. I have to create a lock pad and everything, and you can have it, but I'm gonna do that with the whole new menu system. You're gonna see it's similar to this, it's just got more options in there. And that's a great idea. Give me the build and I'll join. Oh, the build is actually the beta build. It's already on Steam. If you're on Steam, this build, if you're on Steam and you go to the beta of this game, well, that's it. This is it. Anyone who's in live or beta can, no, sorry, anyone who's on beta can actually, yeah, come here and they can join the game. And now I'm gonna go here. No, just a second. Alright, I'm back. So here you're supposed to, in a future version you will see that, but the current version you cannot have the different environments loaded here. But I'll get to the environments after this quickly. So what you can do now is you see the chess, and I wanted to show you chess, so I'm gonna do that quickly. You see this is the chess, and I'm gonna, wait, where did I go? I teleported myself. Yeah, so here's the chess. You can play chess, you can just grab the how to say, grab the, what are they called, checker pieces, chess pieces. You can put them, now it's second player's turn. You can be first player, they can be second player. There's no limit here. It's just the only thing that is limited is that the rules of that game apply. Now, pawn, right, that's a pawn. So you can pick up the pawn, you can see the high detail of the king. I think you can, I don't know. But if you see, the type of marble that I have used on this king is the same marble I've used on the backgammon checker pieces, or the checker pieces. It's all the same texture, marble texture that I have. And the mesh, if you look at how to say, detailed it is, just yeah, there are some artifacts on it that I have to fix. It's all on Blender, so I can fix them easily, and I won't have any. Oh, and here's a horse. I based this horse based on another model that I got. So I did the best I can, but you see, I got the eyes kind of weird. I mean, I don't think anybody really cares. But yeah, that's it. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, let me show you the other marble. This is what it looks like. So this is me putting the queen in my eyes, basically. It's super close to my eyes. I don't know how you see it, but anyway, that's it. This is what I have spent my whole life on. No, not my whole life on. For the past year, I've been busy, not with the chess, but with the entire system behind it. Why? Why did I do that? Because every time I bring it close to my eyes, pawn, sweet, looks really good. Oh, thanks. Hell horse. Yes, it is. Good job. Thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah. So for the past year, I've been busy with it, and I have fundamentally changed everything that exists here. But yeah, that's for the chess. Now I want to show you something else that I have worked on that is now available. I'm gonna exit the room right now. By the way, I told you right now you have to pick up these objects. Okay, I exit the room, and then I have to exit the lobby, because when I exit the room I come into the lobby. Oh, and there were supposed to be different caves or different doors, let's call them, here. So for each of those numbers or each of those rooms that are created, you see this room? This is room 503 that we were just inside it, that I just created. I just get the number on the box. So yeah, I wanted to create doors around so that you see the number on top of it, you can go and enter them, and then that's your lobby. And if it's a private one, you go there, enter the you have a keypad for the number. I mean, it's just a 4-digit or 6-digit key you can put for the privacy. But you go there and you're with your friend. You can play in there if you want a private room. Just to make it more realistic, the idea was that you don't just click, 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 and then something happens. You actually interact with things. That was the main idea. So now you can see I'm back in the original room, and you see I have the music box there, which is only one music. That's what's being played. Kind of a laid-back music here. And the other things that are here, you see that you didn't get to see these in multiplayer mode, in the online multiplayer mode, are the environment. So the default environment, I need a name for it. If you guys have name suggestions, just let me know. Ping me on Discord. Just let me know something. But the first environment that you ever enter, I didn't have a name for it. I wanted to call it a house, lake house, because the idea is that I'm gonna expand it, but instead of being low poly, I'm gonna make it more realistic. But with a low GPU usage. I don't want to consume too much GPU or CPU over some decorations. So I wanted to call it a lake house, but then I don't know. Something lake house is nice. Thanks. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, I'll call it. I'll put a name on it when I have the new environment ready. And then later you can teleport. Right now I've disabled teleport over here because you just can't go anywhere. You can just go around the house on this on the, what do you call it? Pedestrian walkway path that I put here. But okay, that's it. I need to create it. Yeah, later. I'll probably a deck. It's called a deck, right? Dang, Armin, I was about to jump. Oh, I'll come in soon. So this is the void. The idea of the void. First, I'm gonna show you change in an environment, what it's gonna look like. I don't know if you haven't seen it. Oh, I threw it way too far. Hang on, let me see if I'm not hitting anything. Oh, there's my table, so I have to turn around first. Alright, now we can, right? Yeah. Now I can pick it up. Go here. There you go. So this is what's happening when you're changing an environment. You get some sort of a visual effect and everything, and you go to the void. The void, if you use the current build, is just dark. And when the user begins, it's just, everything is just dark. But then I started thinking what I wanted to have in there. And that's all I wanted. I wanted to have a moon and the stars. So at first I thought I'm just gonna put some stars in the sky, just different colors of dots and see what happens. But then I thought, how about I learn something about them? How about I first go and learn different right now, if you ask me, I don't even remember. Like this one I remember in front of me because it was called the Big Bear, I think. I've forgotten. So I followed different sky maps possibilities, and I've created this Starry Night. But then there is a hidden message inside it too. People who really, really know me could guess what the hidden message might be. But for others, unless you're an astronomer, I doubt, I'm not, well, I don't know. I don't think anybody would find the hidden message that is here. But astronomers, I assume that they know the stars. They're called astronomers, right? Yes. Astronomers, they know the stars. When they look at it, they're like, huh. And then they probably figure out what's going on. And the moon is there. Image of the moon is real image, one of the real images. And it's part of the message. It helps with figuring out the message, by the way. So, but that's for the users to find out. Those people who like to find, what do you call it? Easter egg. It's an Easter egg. People who like to find those kind of things will figure it out. And the void, I'm never going to touch it anymore. It's going to remain this way with the start because I like it. And I'm going to call it the void. And the thing about here is that there is very little gravity. So yeah, it just went up. And yeah, it's just that. It's kind of like you're in space, but not really, because that's how it is. And you can teleport yourself around the table, but not very far. You can just go there. And of course, you know the effect, all of you. It just comes back to you so you can get it. Now here is something, because before there were only two. Now, dun dun dun, you can create your own content and put it on Workshop. So this that you see here is a content that I created and put on Workshop, and then I subscribe to it, and poof, there it is on the shelf. So that is one of the biggest changes that I have made, and I spent quite a lot of time, and it's using the exact same mechanism. And if you just go to Steam Workshop, you look at the guides. If you want to make a map, I've written exactly how to do it. You just download the sample that I have, which is exactly this. This is a sample. I just put stuff around, and then based on there are certain things that you define in there, you define them, and then it just happens. There is, like, all of these things are custom made in that workshop, and they're available in this game. So yeah, you can do that and interact with whatever, and you can put your own scripts. You can put your own what do you call them, animations, sound effects, anything you want to create, you can put them here. You can even tap into the default sound system, music system of the game, and you know, if I throw, let me throw one of these. Let me throw this big ball here. Here you can hear it. Probably, I don't know. That's and because of the origin and the entire system that is there, it just, if you throw it, it starts from somewhere, and it has its own journey. Apparently, it doesn't come towards us, obviously. So let's go grab it before it runs away. Anyway, you can put almost anything that you want in there. This is how do you call it? Paintbrush. I don't know what I messed up with the grabbing, because I'm grabbing it from. I'll fix it later. That's not a problem. But you can create any environment you like. Bring anything you want in there. This is and then do whatever you want. Basically, that's what you can do. And here you can kind of roll this. No, I cannot roll it like that. How do you roll things? I don't know. I put a system around it in that custom map, in that custom workshop, that you can roll it. Look at the texture that's moving. You can do anything you want. These are all done within this environment. So anybody can create anything they want. And you see that? So normally it wouldn't do that, but I put something on it. You can see it, how it's made on that example scenery. to make it happen. It just does that. And if I grab this heavy piece of wood, I can light anywhere I want because the system is, it's all here. You can, if you have any questions about it, by the way, just ask me. Oh, and I deliberately put this big bucket of paint and that lid, I deliberately put them there. They're you cannot pick them up. So there's no way you can interact with them. It's just not interactable. Just to demonstrate how you can and cannot interact with anything. So with this, for example, I can put a script later on that you can do this and it just puts texture on it. Maybe I will do that on the, what do you call it, on the example code that I have, just to demonstrate that you can do anything, and the board game system will respect it and will use it. So if I go and load, I don't know, checkers this time, here you can still play checkers with the computer. Everything works as it's supposed to, and you know, that's it. Go here. So yeah, all of this work was done, and a bit more. It was done to make it possible for anyone to create anything. And the examples are thorough. I hope they're thorough. If there's something missing, let me know. So what is the chat saying? I'm trying to get in, but my game is stuck on loading library. Hang on, let me bring it back. Loading library items. Okay, am I supposed to be on beta build? Yes, yours. Okay, Jeno, if you go to beta, then you can start the game, but make sure you don't have, how to say, you right click on the game, you go to properties, and you go to I think beta tab, and it says public beta. I think you were on it last time, but that's all you need to have. So if you've already done that and it's stuck at loading library items, it just means you found a bug that I have to fix. But I don't know. I'll have a look at it after the stream with you, or even tomorrow with you if it's too late for you. That's okay. So you see the lighting and everything. It's the custom lighting coming from here. It's all working by default because of the way I'm loading it. So I'm converting some of the things here. It's not that whatever you put is just going in. No, I do certain changes to it, and then I make them compatible on the fly. So as the scenery is loading, I'm already making those changes, so you can, yeah, so that your scene just works fine with my system. I'm gonna go back. I can join. I can't join. Wish I could, but I'm still not home. Yeah, no worries. Next time we get to play. So I'm going to go back to the default room first. There we go. Now you see all your objects, that custom objects, they all get the same treatment as if it's my. I mean, I don't have anything else to say. Oh, and your game in the middle of your changes to scenery or anything, it remains. The only time your game is reset is that when you're switching your single player and multiplayer mode. If you want to change that, obviously I remove the game, clean the table for you, and you get to do some work. So let me know. Oh, I lost the, hang on, I've lost the OVR drop. I wonder if the stream is still up. The stream is up. Okay. Okay, so that's, so I'm gonna actually put it aside for a while to show you the other part of the whole system that is really easy. I don't know if you're interested. If you have questions, just ask me in the chat, because I wouldn't know if you know. Okay, I'm putting it down. Alright, let's bring this down. And oh yeah, obviously I need to, there we go. And now Let me just give me a second. And we can't really hear you if you're not wearing the headset. Yes, I forgot as I was talking and removing it. But what I was saying is that if you're interested, if you have any questions for me, just if you wish to ask me now about the game, about something, about anything you want to ask about the weather, I can always ask Siri. Oh no, wait, I can't. Siri is disabled. Now, let me check. What I want to show you is I have board games we are running, but I'm gonna. If you have problems, by the way, you can ask me. Like, if Jeno, you cannot make things work, you can ask me right now, so I can check it right now, if you want, and then you can take it from there. But I want to show you, where is it? It's on Steam, of course. If I go to the Steam app, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna share the screen with you. Just give me a few seconds to figure out where the button is. Oh, there, okay, no, that's Steam, which is okay. Add, capture, new, oh, okay, yeah, there, and then I'm gonna call it, capture window. No, why doesn't it, I don't know, it's not, so for some reason, Streamlabs is unable to get Chrome working, capture Chrome, which is a pity because then I cannot share the screen with you. I know I used to do that. I remember when I was streaming Elite Dangerous. Oh no, I couldn't. I used Firefox. And I just installed the system a couple of weeks ago, so I can't really install Firefox. We can't really. Oh no, I already seen that, right? If I don't disturb the stream, by all means, but we can do it anytime later. Yeah, we can do it later too. The purpose of the stream is that if it happens that there is anybody else out there who's interested in the game, who wants to, I don't know, see something, they have questions about it, to come and ask. I'm gonna do this stream for the public again, or for the users of the game, which are just a few people really. 10 people, I think, they use the game again, and the same style, just with the new content. The next upcoming content basically will be there. So that's it. That's mainly about the game. I wanted to spend just about an hour of. It's a pity that I cannot show you the what do you call it? The Steam, the library stuff that I wanted to show you right now. But yeah, let me just maybe I can show you. I'm not gonna do more gameplay of the game because content. Oh, by the way, there are a lot of game content that I've looked into from other games to see if I can bring them in. There are many of them that I cannot bring them because of legal matters. So I don't know how others have done it, but I have to investigate it a bit more, find out what I can do to bring them in. It's all legal stuff. It's not a technical limitation that I cannot do certain things. It's just, or the game is not designed for it. It's just from a legal perspective, I'm not allowed to bring a lot of card games. Most of them are card games, and a few other ones. So that's where the workshop comes in. Yeah, that's a very good point. So I wrote it there as well. Anybody can put whatever they want as long as they have the, it's their responsibility. So what they want. But There has to be, and the workshop is open to the public. So if someone doesn't own the game, they can still access the workshop, and they can upload to it and basically make things work. But then again, right now at this very, very early stage of the game, there is nobody there who's a designer who wants to actually make things. And of course, if it happens that there is somebody there who wants to do that, I'm gonna be there for them to help them over on Discord, over on anything, to help them with whatever it is that's needed. Oh, Gino, I got the message that you sent me, the loading screen. It says loading library items. I think there is a bug in the build. That means I have to investigate and fix it before I make a public release of it. The game has been in beta for a few weeks now, but I never got any feedback from anyone about the beta, and everything I tested worked. So it's great that you found the bug before I have made a release, because I don't know why, what this issue is related to. I'll check the beta logs on together with you to see that. So thanks for sending me that screenshot. Now I'm gonna try one more time to see if I can show you the browser, and if I can, then great, and if I cannot, then we're gonna call it a night. And here it is. Capture scene. No, capture this. Capture window. Is there a window? No. And then I say this one. Oh, I added twice. Okay. And now I say use capture any. Oh, I chose the wrong option here. Capture specific window. Why not? And I want to see Chrome. It just doesn't even list it there, so that's a pity. What I can do is say capture. It doesn't even allow me to capture full screen mode. Okay, you know what? Let me put this in here. Yeah, no, it can't find it. It just can't capture any full screen. All right. Unfortunately, I cannot do it. It just doesn't show anything. It shows Steam VR, for example, but it doesn't even show Chrome or anything else that I need as a window here. Sorry about that. I'll look into how I can share that next time. But the link, I'm gonna post the link to. No, it's this one. I'm gonna post a link to the game's. I'm gonna post a link to the game's workshop and guide page here in the chat, but I can't even access my own game right now. Okay, there's something. Okay, I can't. Something is wrong on my machine again, and when it doesn't want to work, it doesn't want to work. I apologize for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this little tour. I know it took quite some time, but I hope you enjoyed this little tour. And oh, there we go. There's the URL, and you get to learn something about it. And yeah, but that's it. That's actually it. That's all there is for today's developer live stream and upcoming content. There is something I have here. Yes, I have to. No, I cannot show that either. Yeah, I'm really glad that all of you guys could come here. Aphidion, Jeno, and SweViver, thank you so much for being present on my stream. It was a lot of fun to have you here. I mean, at first when you popped up, I was like, hey, you're here. Oh, that's awesome. So next time, hopefully Jeno and I can do, or Jeno, SweViver, or anybody else, we can do more of this stuff together. I'm sorry I haven't been available for the past couple of months at all. I've been heavily working into this game, all these features that you just saw. So I hope that you get to play it and enjoy it. Thanks for watching, and as always, thanks to my Patreon supporters. Let me remove that. No, that's not it. Let me remove. Okay, now nothing is visible. Oh no, now it's visible. So yeah, thanks. Yeah. It's been so long, I've forgotten how to even end my streams. Well, that's about it. I'll see you soon. I'll see you on Discord, of course, and hopefully I get to see you again on another video. Have a great night, and